All right, here we go. All right, so we are recording. Welcome, everybody. My name is Tammy Montgomery. I am the Fearless Mama, and I'm here with my Fearless crew tonight. Tonight is the 10th of April, 2019, and I have been running these Zooms since last July. I've actually been a speaker and a trainer for over 10 years. I've hosted live events. I've spoken in front of I hate to say it, hundreds of people, and I used to get so nervous whenever I did that. And believe me, it takes a lot of practice. So every time I do these Zooms, though, I get really super excited. I'm just really happy that everybody is here tonight with me. I'm going to try to get everybody on here as I talk. I'm going to try to multitask because we have about 20 more people I see waiting in what I call the wings here to get on this Zoom. So why am I talking to you guys tonight, and why am I qualified to talk to you guys tonight? I'm actually a seven-figure earner in this industry. I've been in the member-to-member big ticket space for 11 years. Prior to that, I was actually in mortgage and real estate until a lot of, and everybody knows this, until a lot of the banks stopped lending and we had the crash in 2008. So I still wanted to stay home with my kids, though. I still wanted to, work and be able to raise them. I was saying this before the recording started that, whenever you're, one of those, stay-at-home moms, you're thinking to yourself, well, what the heck am I going to do if my main job or my main income gets ripped out from underneath me? So I actually started looking in Barnes & Noble and through the home-based business magazines, and I started looking at all these awesome ads, and I picked out an ad, and it said all you have to do is, invite someone to a website, to a webinar. And I thought, wow, that's really kind of cool. There's really a simple way to make money from a website. And it just, to me at the time, the concept didn't seem real. It didn't seem real. There's no validation yet. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when people come onto these Zooms, as you can see, we have dozens and dozens of people coming on here tonight. I can't even keep up with. Now there's 4 more that want to come on. So the whole reason why you're here is because you want to make money with a simple system. Systems work, people fail. So just like you've probably heard it before, McDonald's has a system. A lot of online businesses have a system. We have an amazing system here. I have been a top sponsor in Big Ticket for, at least 5 of those 10 years. In the beginning, it was really hard for me to figure out how to put the pieces together, how to do this, how to do that. Where to advertise was the biggest question I used to get a lot from people. So our product and our training and our actual modules kind of do that. We have that. That's kind of what we sell. Okay, we sell not only my story, my transformation. I've actually lost over 100 and some pounds, 120 to be exact, in the past couple of years. And so I was asked by Tim Berger, the owner of Six Figure Empire. That's the big ticket company. That's the opportunity that you're going to learn about tonight. I was asked by Tim Berger last March, to help him put together what we call the Fearless Mama 2.0. And so that has allowed a lot of people to come into this space, into a home-based business. It's allowed people to afford to scale up into the big ticket opportunity, Six Figure Empire. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what it looks like, why I got the inspiration to do it. And I thought that there was a missing piece online. And a lot of times you guys kind of know that. You kind of know that in the back of your head. You know that there's a missing piece. There was a missing piece. No one was teaching people how to actually drive traffic, how to purchase a solo ad. Some people haven't even heard the term solo ad before. How do you actually get eyeballs to your website? I'd go to Barnes & Noble's, and not only did I look at the business opportunity magazines, but I'd look at the have you guys ever done this? Have you guys ever gone to Barnes & Noble or any library or any store or even Googled how to get eyeballs to your website? Did you guys ever do that? Have you ever been like me? I'm just like weird like that. Like, how do you get traffic? Right? Like, we've all heard about the .com and, people making millions online and, people can make money with these systems, but how? Right? That was my biggest pet peeve, is that no one would ever show me how to do it. They would just say, thank you for the $3,500 you sent me, but now you're on your own, Tammy. That's literally what I pretty much got from my sponsor. So now, as you can see, there's dozens and still dozens of people jumping on here. I have to keep clicking this, and I'm talking. I'm doing pretty good multitasking tonight, aren't I, Sally? I'm clicking people on, and I'm still doing my spiel. And by the way, guys, I don't go by a script. I don't go by a script. I shouldn't have to anymore. You know, after 11 years, I can even think up ad copy and titles and everything like that just out of the blue. I don't have to do a cheat sheet. But, you know, I was at the bookstore, and I was looking. I said, you know, there's got to be a way that someone can teach me how to actually get traffic, you know, to my website. What I found was some good stuff, but really what I started doing was I started to go to events and things like that, because everyone knows that right here that's got on the Zoom right now, this is one of the websites that you'd get with just the basic Fearless Mama model, okay? And I'd say, well, that's great, but how the heck do I get people to here, right? Now we got dozens and dozens of people. We got over 1,600 members. So you obviously know that my training works, and it keeps working over and over and over. That's called duplication. That's called, you know, getting more people excited. So I decided to teach and train exactly how I get people on a day-to-day basis. I should have taken a screenshot. And if you guys can please stay muted and try to stay in a quiet spot, because it's like it'll make people dizzy on here. If you can please do that for me. But, you know, I've figured it out, and I've figured out how to get a bunch of people onto my list every single day. And that's key. Okay. So can you have 5-figure days? Can you have 4-figure days? Yes, you absolutely can. All you have to do is learn one thing after you get your system set up, and it's lead generation. There's many, many people out there that are not teaching lead generation, okay? They want you to keep buying their stuff. They want you to keep buying this warrior thing. They want you to keep buying this widget. They want you to keep doing this, but it really boils down to advertising and marketing. And that's what I have inside within the modules of the Fearless Mama. I'm going to show you inside the Fearless Mama right now. I'm going to show you the dashboard. I'm not going to show too much of the training because obviously people that have not paid yet, I'll show you. I have one here that a lot of people like is my Craigslist secrets, for example. Making sure that you guys understand that there is an actual basic product besides my internet marketing training. I want you guys to understand tonight. That's what we have to keep this legal, to have this actually something where you can, you know, say, well, I'm a reseller of, you know, Tammy's, the Fearless Mama's product. So I'll show you guys that real quickly. I forgot I skipped that step. So let me just go here. And this is the second page that you'd get after you, my mouse is acting up, I apologize. When you guys opt in, you're gonna see the second page here, and this is where you would land. This is what I call the case study. This is me showing you guys all these leads, real-time leads coming in. And yesterday alone, I generated over 350 some leads. You know how a lot of people say, oh, I got 200 likes on Facebook, or I got this, you know, we like to show results, right? So these are some of my results. So this is some of the lead flow that I get on a day-to-day basis that's coming through my funnel. We call this a funnel, okay? And these are some of the terms that you'll learn in order to become an internet millionaire. So everybody that is internet marketer, they will always have these steps in place. So you will have a capture page, sales page, and with this 4-page sales page, I've put in 200 and I always keep track, 279. I'm almost at 280. So you guys can do the math times 250 there. And that's just with the 250 funnel since October. So I've been really, really busy helping those members get set up on a Monday Zoom and then getting them upgraded into 6-figure empire. I'll show you that in a minute. Oops, I'm even getting a call right now. My advertising works night and day. I'm getting a phone call right now. This is where you'd actually sign up after this webinar when you want to jump into the 250. This would be the order form. And this is the modules. I'm just going to kind of shorten this because I want to make sure I get in 6-figure empire. I want to talk about that. A lot of people have been asking me to talk about 6-figure empire more. Again, you can always go back to the person that invited you to the Zoom and you can ask them for the Fearless Mama website, and you can ask them if it's either myself, Sally, or some of the other leaders or some of the other members on here. Just ask them for their link for the Fearless Mama. But you can see that we have the modules. The modules are what keeps this obviously legal, and this is what is the transformation part. Okay? So I'm going to show you guys something real quickly in here. Whoops. Hold on one second. I forgot to shut off my phone. Okay. Whoa. That's being weird right there. This is what gave me the inspiration to start the Fearless Mama. And I don't know why I was nicknamed the Fearless Mama, but that's me a couple of years ago. And that's my sister and I and my cousins. I'll click on this here. I don't want to show my information. Guys, make sure you go back to the person that invited you here to the Zoom. But anyway, that was my inspiration. And I said, you know what? I'm making really good money, but I need to do something for my health. My doctor had told me that if I don't do something for my health and lose the weight, that I would actually be having to wear a sleep apnea mask. I don't know if you guys have heard of that before. I was on high blood pressure medicine. I've gotten rid of all that because now I've lost this weight. But that's part of the modules. It's just, like I said, it's not a Tony Robbins course or anything like that. And I'm not certified as far as a life coach, but I feel like I have a lot to offer you guys just because I have gone through that. And I've changed myself for forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm forever changed. There's a lot of things that made me make that change, you know? When you get tired of being sick and tired, then you will do something, right? You will absolutely do something to change your life. And that's why you're here tonight. You know, you're here to get some inspiration, but you're also here to make some money, right? So we always have to have a product. So that's what the products are, is there's modules in there, and then there's bonuses in there, okay? What an amateur versus a pro is, okay? An amateur only uses one lead generation technique. A pro uses multiple lead generation techniques. Right now, as you can tell, my phone's buzzing and it's ringing, and and here we are on the Zoom, right? And I've got lead generation going while I'm talking to you guys. So you can put up the Facebook ads that I teach and train. You can do the Craigslist ads. You can run a solo ad. You can do YouTube. You can do whatever you want to do. It's all online lead generation, and this is how I've been making the money that I've been making, okay, with this system. So that's what I wanted to show you guys tonight. And then we're going to dive into where we get to six-figure empire. Within the Fearless Mama, the six-figure empire business is built within. So you have the opportunity to upgrade. You can upgrade from 250. You can get into six-figure empire, which is an amazing system in itself. If you want to learn about the products, you want to get back to the person that invited you here. The products are, again, they're tools, okay? The reason why, okay, well, let me back up. Who made the most money when they were digging for gold? It wasn't the people that were digging for gold. It was the guys that sold the picks and the shovels. It's the same thing here online. I've always looked for tools. I've always looked for a product or a tool that will help people make more money, okay? So within this product, we have at the top level, there's amazing masterminds. There's one guy that I listen to over and over and over again. He sells like $7 million in high ticket sales every single year. And I listen to these guys, and I keep honing my own skills. See, the better I get, the better skill set I get, and the better job I can do for you guys. That's why I'm always learning. I went to a learning event 2 weeks ago. I went to see Anik. And I don't know if you guys know who Anik is. If you just hear the word Anik, he sold over $250 million. I almost tripped over the $250 million in information, e-learning. That's what we're in. We're in the space of e-learning, guys. Okay. So the more I can learn, the more I can help you guys make money, and the more you learn, that's the key. The more you guys learn, the more you'll make money. Okay. So you're just kind of seeing the tip of the iceberg and what's within the back door, so to speak. Okay. So we got the Fearless Mama, where you can start at 250 if you want to jump in all the way. And so you don't miss any money here. You can jump in at the top level, which is currently 6,250. Okay. And so in the past, in the past 10 days, I've almost earned $20,000 just in the past 10 days. So, I mean, the sky's the limit. Results are based upon your effort. I know I work it just like a business, and I'm consistent at it. I've been working it over a year now. I love high ticket. I was in another high ticket company, which was all the way up to 22,000, and that's kind of where I've met Sally. So I'm going to have Sally talk a little bit. I'm going to have other leaders that want to come out. If there's some questions, like I said, please no questions tonight. I forgot about that. You're going to get back to the person that invited you here, so I won't be answering any questions. So I wanted Sally to talk, and then I wanted to make sure that everybody understood. Before I have Sally talk, the compensation plan is really, really phenomenal. So for example, today I had a level 1 sale and a level 2 sale, which means 1,000, then a 3,000. Then I had 2 team members actually get $1,000 sales, so I got 20%. So I got $500 leverage because of team members today. That's cool. Like, I don't know many other businesses that have an 80-20 split, like 80-20 comp plan. Like, you may hear of one-ups or reverse one-ups or, you know, something like that. Hold on a second, guys. There's someone that's not muted, and I got to find them. If you're not muted, you'll be gone. Okay, one second. Someone's making a real weird click sound. Okay. It's kind of irritating if you're not muted, and then I just keep trying to babble and hopefully making sense to everybody, because I get distracted when people mute. Hi, Mary Beth. How are you? Smiling there. Okay, cool. So that's the overview. I wanted to just explain the leverage is huge. Oh, we got 14 people wanting to get on. Let me just do that real quickly. Very, very amazing community. People know that the system's very simplistic. And one of the things I want to talk about, and Sally's going to talk about more, is the closing aspect. Like, we've added on I guess you could say, team, kind of it sets us apart from anyone else in the company. I mean, since I started the Fearless Mama, I've literally set myself and the team apart because we have the Fearless Mama training. We have, you know, obviously now a team training site, and I'm going to bring that up on the screen. Just let me get these other 6 people up, and then we can go into that. Hey, Valerie. Some guests that want to jump on. I'm not sure if you guys can see it if you're not on the panelists, but I'm hoping you can at least listen in. So the ones that have been coming on late here. One second. All right, cool. Great, guys. You guys have maxed it out almost again tonight. That's great. Have you been able to hear me okay, Valerie? I hope. Thank you. Valerie's always so kind. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know, and the thing I wanted to just really, really hone in on here, guys, is I wanted a lifestyle business. I didn't want to be, you know, tied 24/7 to a brick and mortar. Like, I used to own restaurants and had 22 employees working for me at one point. I did not want that. I wanted a business that I could literally plug in, have up and running within 24 hours. And we've proved that today, literally within 3-4 hours. And the thing is now people think that it should be done in 10 seconds. And you got to have some things set up. You got to understand, if you're going to create $1 million income stream for yourself and your family, there are going to be some things you need to set up and get into place. Okay. I think there's a lot of times out there that people will mislead people saying that as soon as you get in, money's going to start flying out your screen. That's not the case here. I'm showing you guys an actual simple system, but because it's member to member and the company don't 1099 you, that's key. Again, member to member, where you're actually collecting the sale. You're collecting the money. Like today, I boom, got a bank wire. Today, I boom, got a credit card, you know, payment. See what I'm saying? That's powerful. That's powerful. You don't have to wait 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, whatever it is, in order to get cash flowing here. See, when you have bills, when you have bills to pay, like I did, and you know, still do, I'm saying you need the money now. Not next week, not next year. You need to have the ability to be able to take the money now. Is that making sense, everybody, tonight? If it does, say yes through the chat. Okay? Now I'm getting a little interaction here. But it's the truth. Systems work absolutely 100% of the time, always. Okay? Always 100% of the time, systems work. And you can be lousy at like follow-up, you can be lousy at like email marketing, but if you're good at one thing of one of these 3 steps, I'm telling you right now, because I wasn't good at follow-up. I mean, follow-up on the phone, I'm saying. I'm always emailing my list every single day. And I know you guys know that. But I'm saying, like, if you're in the beginning, I wasn't good at all 3 things. I wasn't good at traffic generation. Now I'm darn good at traffic generation. You know what I'm saying? I can get 500 people on my list today if I wanted to do. I know who to go to, what to order, what page to send them, what page is going to convert, all that stuff, because I've learned it. I've learned that skill and I've honed the skill. I've gone to 3 live events. You know, I've gone to GoPro. I've gone to No Excuses. You guys hear of Eric Worre, you know, No Excuses, you know, Tim Way. So I've learned those marketing strategies and I've learned how to get funnels set up. And so we have that now. You know what I'm saying? Eric Worre's awesome. So is I got to meet Ray Higdon. One of the things that Ray said in the audience, you know, I was sitting right up front, good student, right? No Excuses, 2014. And he said, when you learn something though, when you learn something, I'll never forget this. Don't be, what did he say? I still got someone making some noises. Don't be, not shy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be stingy with your knowledge. Pass it on. Right? Pay it forward. Pay it forward. You know, when you pay it forward and you give a community your knowledge, then you know and you see what's happening here and you see how it's growing. I can do this over and over and over. I've done it with other companies, you know, and now I'm doing it here with the Fearless Mama and the Fearless Crew. So it's really, really cool. Learn and teach. Exactly. Exactly, David. It's a very easy concept, you know. And I love it and I enjoy it, you know, and that it's just something in me that I like to, you know, to give back to the community because it's been a very great industry. It's helped me, like I said, get through my health and been able to, you know, get better and heal my heart and, you know, lose weight and everything like that. So it's been an amazing industry for me. And it's just, there's nothing better than that. So, all right, awesome. Yes, absolutely. So, all right, let me just unmute Sally. Let's see if I've missed anything. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to show you guys something new. If you have not seen this yet, this is new. Now, again, we have the Fearless Mama product, which then goes into 6-figure empire. The 2 tied together. Does everybody understand that? If you do, put a yes. If anyone's lost and why, if you're confused on why did I create the Fearless Mama for 6-figure empire, go ahead. Maybe I will take, okay, everybody's on the same page. All right, great. I said I won't answer any questions here. I'm asking them questions. See how I am, Sally? All right. Hey, I'm a woman. I can change my mind, right? All right. So I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. 1 second. And we got, let's see, we got this. Voila. Introducing the SFE Success System that Sally and I have put together. And I did a video. We have members area. This is all complete now. Phase 1 and phase 2 is all complete. It's taken us a couple weeks because obviously we have our own main business to run at the same time. But I'm going to have Sally go ahead and explain. And for some reason, why is it not unmuting? There you go. Whoops. You're unmuted. There you are.
I think I was the background noise. I'm not making any noise, but somebody was texting and saying that my speaker was maybe.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, so we'll have to just keep me muted until ready. But
okay, no problem.
I'm just really happy to be here, and I'm happy to see so many faces. And people want to make money from home. I call it a side hustle, right? We all need it. I've been marketing online for 22 years since my son was 3. He just turned 25. I can't believe it. But I wanted to stay home with him. And so I figured out how to market online, use autoresponders, and I went the very long road because, again, 22 years ago, right? Long time. Full-time marketer, 7-figure earner, earned mid 5 figures in one day before. I think 32,000 was my best day. You know, why do I tell you that? Well, I want people to know that I've been there, done that. I've got a few t-shirts for sure. But it wasn't always like that. My first paycheck was $17, guys, in the industry, and that was for the month. And I wish I had it. I wish I could just frame it and still have it, because I always tell that story, but I don't have that check. I think I put gas in my car. But anyway, there is a better way. There's a shorter way. You can read this mission statement right here. I wrote that. I put together a lot of marketing systems because my platform is duplication. Tammy's is transformation, and she's a traffic expert. Mine's kind of duplication. I really want to, I'm not a teacher and I really don't have the helping gene, but if I'm going to take people's money and be successful in this industry, I want other people to do the same. And really to create a win-win situation, okay? I want them to be successful. The more successful they are, the more successful I am, especially something like Six-Figure Empire is an 80-20 split. And I like mid-tier and top tier. So if I help someone to be successful and they do a one-up or an override or an upgrade, that helps me. Now, duplication, that's where it's at, I'm telling you. A lot of the secret to my success is my webmaster, Lauren. I call her now the fearless webmaster, and she's done probably about, oh gosh, she'd probably say 80, but I'll say it's like probably 10 or 12 systems. She told me I work her to pieces, and she's just the best in the industry, and we've gotten to that level we can have that. So like Tammy said, we created this site. I wrote the copy. Tammy's got the videos. We really complement each other because we have different strengths. And when you can have two people come together and they have different skill sets, who wins there? Well, we win, but anybody on our teams win because they're going to get so much more for their $250. We could walk away and say, hey, you got it. Here's your business. Good luck to you, and be done. But the big picture is we want to have success. This is the career paths we've chosen. This is the industry we've chosen. To me, it makes perfect sense to do the best job you can. That's what makes people successful. So hats off to Tammy for everything she does, and hats off to Lorna for putting our whole website, bringing the whole vision to light. Quite honestly, it's she's just great. But you can go to the site SFE Success. The front end is for the team. It's a team website, but the front end really is for the prospects, for your team and for your prospects. And we are inviting them collectively to the live Zoom. There's a welcome email. There's the benefits, just some other things there, some testimonies. Tammy, you can scroll down a little bit if you want. And on the back end, like at the top, you can see there the tab bar in the top right. You can see members. And once you become a member, you will get a password. You'll get a full welcome email with rules and everything that you need to really kick it up a notch, right? To have that extra, to set yourself apart. We are the premier team in Fearless Momma and Six-Figure Empire. Make no doubt about that. Hooray for us. What does that do for you? Okay, we want to talk about what it does for you. And that's quite honestly what you want to hear. You get our campaigns, for instance. You get ad copy. You get swipes. You get Tammy's life in the Facebook. You're the tour guide. You bring the people, and you get the sales. But we can all help each other. We can all help each other win here. But some great testimonies. This is only a couple weeks old, so we're still tweaking some things. We'll add more testimonies on here. Our members are loving it, and we're really thrilled that they do. But
absolutely.
You just don't get the business. You get the whole system. There's pictures of us down below, and we have a little private message for you. But again, back to the members tab, that's where kind of the magic happens and where you get to kick it up a notch and get to that next level. We're both seven-figure earners in the industry. If you can learn from us and we can help you, then again, that creates a win-win situation. We're here for you. We welcome you. Just get back to the person who brought you here, because it doesn't matter if you're on the 10 levels below us or 100 levels below us, what level you're on, you all have the exact same access to everything. And we just appreciate this whole team, this whole movement. Tammy's got 75 people on here tonight with the group collectively, and people that invite and get people on these webinars, they're unscripted. We are just, we're just talking and sharing.
Yes.
And we're excited, and it is an exciting time for mid-tier and top tier, and that's the best way to change your financial situation with a quickness. And we all have, different needs. Some people might be wanting to retire. Some people might want to be putting a kid through college or buying their first home or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. I've got a lot of professionals on my team. I have an OBGYN on my team. He's delivered 4,000 babies. But if he's not at the hospital, he doesn't make money. He has to pretty much be there. He wants another stream of income.
Yeah.
He can't have enough money these days. So the side hustle is great, and it can replace your job. I have people that are losing their jobs from downsizing and things like that. So, welcome everybody, and just get back to the person who brought you here for sure. And, get your system set up. If you want the extra, we've got that for you too. And just, bring them to the Facebook, bring them to the Zooms, and don't look back. We're here
Awesome.
for you.
Yay, that was very good. Thank you.
Awesome.
I love working with Sally. She's so detailed, and it's almost like we can complete each other's sentences now. It's so funny. It's just really great. I met her, I think it was December. I had a call one time, I think it was November or December, and you had jumped on, and I think Mary Beth and I were doing the call, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And then we just started talking, and then I'm like, oh, she's like, I think it'd be cool if we, collaborated on the site. So that's what we did. So her and I are collaborating on that site. It's awesome. As far as the whole team, and now we don't have to explain Aweber. I think one of the things that a lot of people even ask me, and I want you guys to understand this tonight, Sally and I are not tech people. We didn't build that site. We don't know how to build sites. You guys don't need to know how to build sites. Like I was saying, if you're here to set up a 5-figure a month business, then you need to have some tools in place. It's just like if you were a contractor, you'd have to learn how to use one of those folds or breaks or whatever you call that, for putting up siding. It's the same thing with anything. If you were a doctor or nurse, you'd have to learn how to use your scalpels. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing here. I think there's a lot of truth to be said on this Zoom here tonight, because I'm not a person that says, you know what, 250. I mean, it's just going to be oozing out of your bank accounts. I mean, there is some stuff you got to set up and you got to learn. It's like any skill. But I can tell you right now, I make more than my guidance counselor that told me that I would be worthless, that I was not college material. He literally almost said it like that to me when I was in high school. And you know what? I became a rebel. I'm from the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I became a rebel. I drive a black Jeep. I'm the black Jeep of the family. I really am, because everybody else is like, and I'm sure you guys get this. This is why everybody loves to come to these Zooms, because we're all like-minded. We have people on here. Gosh, I still got people piling on. We got 6 more people to add to this tonight. So, we're all like-minded. We all want a better way. We know there's a better way. I mean, look at all these businesses going out of business, like brick and mortar businesses. That hit me 10 years ago. I don't know about you guys, but my restaurants, it's just, they were going to franchises, and it wasn't working out, mom and pop restaurants. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to look at a brick and mortar, just be expecting to put down a couple $100,000, if not more, for a franchise like this. Here, you can get up and running and rolling under 10 grand. Soon, we're going to have a 4th level in 6-figure empire where you can make $7,000. I know there's another high ticket right now, and they're crushing it with $7,000 sales coming in. You know what I mean? So we're going to have $1,000, $3,000, $5,000, and a $7,000 level. And yes, people have that money, guys. Money is everywhere. Okay? And if you open up your mind to knowing that money is everywhere, and it comes from just, honestly, if you're not getting the money, someone else is getting the money in their bank account. I can just say that right now, because money is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? If you have a product and you have a system and you have a way to show people how to make money, then you will make money. And that's what we have here set up for you. Plain simply, if you solve that person's problem, which we're solving the problem. Most people don't know how to generate leads. They don't know how to get traffic. They don't know how to actually market. And we're solving that problem for the community, and that's why it keeps growing, and that's why we can say confidently that when you learn the skill set here, you can market anything. That's kind of been my motto for a long time. Valerie knows it. Some of the people that have been chiming in tonight, you guys have known me for a long time. That's my motto, is that once you learn the steps and you know how to drive traffic, you can drive it to any other capture page or any other business. Obviously, I don't want you to go anywhere else, but if you do add something on, hey, great. You know, the more the merrier, right? So with that being said, thanks, Valerie. Definitely get back to the person that you were invited. Do you guys feel like going live on Facebook? I can keep recording this, or I can end the recording. We can go on live on Facebook. It's up to you guys. We can say hi. Remember last week we did the whole presentation on Facebook. Yeah, right. Yeah, McDonald's is at least 1.5 million. Yeah, and they ask for all sorts of bank statements and are you vetted and all this kind of stuff. All right, let's try to do that. I'm going to end the recording, though, because I think one time I crashed that. So I'm just going to end the recording. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Get back to the person that invited you here to the Zoom.